Let's get depressed. And we are depressed. Alrighty, quiet on the set. You know what time it is. Time for that thing we call lunch. Here we go. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside and outside Trinity Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and or listening pleasure. Except for this week and last week and the week before and
the week after.
But we are back. That's right.
Somewhere.
We are back a day earlier than anticipated. I didn't spend quite as much time down south as I anticipated and got back yesterday. So here we are. We figured, what the heck? There's 2 days left in the month. And, of course, information to get into your hands. And with 2 days left in the month, there's big information. So first big...
Oh, there's information?
Oh, yes, lots of it. The first big news is that you still have today and tomorrow to get in on the monthly giveaway by being a subscriber to the stream. And you'll get your chance at this lovely partially used roll of electrical tape, or 500 gold crowns, your choice, depending on where you live. And also, the last 2 days to get those July login rewards. If you haven't logged in this month into the game to get those July login rewards, you still got today and tomorrow to get your hands on those. As I've been sitting here scratching my head going, you know, it's a new release. Haven't I gotten any rewards yet? Well, yeah, they're monthly now, folks. So until next month, we don't get any new monthly login rewards. So if you want to get the last month's ones, which, what was last month? Was the pieces of cake and something else, wasn't it? I forget.
Yeah.
Actually, it's right here in the news, so let's get this up on stream real quick. I believe I saw it last 2 days. There it is. There it is. Lord British cake slices with the unique buff. That's right. Last days to get in on this for the July login rewards, and you'll get a little bag full of cake. 8 slices.
You'll get something.
Yes, you'll get something. We'll give you something. What that is, you'll never know. But yes, speaking of giving you something, for anybody who's already tuned in, early birds and everybody else, because nobody's expecting us back, we're going to give you a duck! Exclamation. I love free shit.
A duck.
Hey, want to buy a duck? You don't have to buy a duck. We're going to give you a duck. You get a chance to win a duck. Yeah, because we love ducks.
Duck.
Now, I took a road trip with my friend Sharon, and her and I have always played video games together. She's playing Shroud of the Avatar now. And during our trip, we were just chit-chatting, making conversation. She says, I gotta ask you a question. She says, what the hell's with all the ducks in this game? There's ducks everywhere. People talking about ducks. And, of course, I had to tell her this story about the want to buy a duck story and explain to her what the fascination is. Yeah.
So did you go into the fact that, like, originally Dupre was asked, like, all these things, Lord British prompted him, hey, it's
Lord British went to Dupre and says, I want to give your NPC some context, didn't he? And then Dupre came to him with, like, 3 paragraphs. And he's like, no, story. Like a sentence, not, and out of that came, again, out of that came, you want to buy a duck. After three paragraphs, properly punctuated and carefully thought out, were rejected for a single sentence. But yes, that is the fascination with that for those of you interested. And of course, I tell you what, I gotta say, I love this shit. And you all know how much I love this shit. Because even on vacation, Shroud Marketplace is paying off. I tell you what, I'm on the interstate and I'm getting orders, and I'm like, I gotta pull over and make a delivery, man. I gotta find some Wi-Fi.
Made some money. I need to connect.
Yeah, I need to make a connection. But yes, gotta love my Shroud Marketplace account, because even when I'm not here, you got stuff for sale. People buy it, and you're making money. Just make sure that you can go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that you can go ahead and connect while you're on vacation. If not, you can contact Shroud Marketplace and tell them put your account on hold while you're away. I believe they can do that as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So, don't worry about it if you don't have portability to do things like Jack and I do. You can always just write the admin and go, hey, I'm going to be away. Would you just put my account on hold for a day or two, or whatever your time you're going to be gone is, and that'll get taken care of for you. All sorts of great stuff. Again, if you got TMS syndrome,
put your stuff up for sale at Shroud Marketplace.
Go ahead and get yourself out the Shroud Marketplace, because I tell you what, don't listen to all the chatter out there and the Reddit posts and this and that. I go through every day, and every day I'm adding dozens and dozens of new folks. Go sit in the newbie areas, and I'll tell you, the amount of new folks you see coming in and out of this game is just ludicrous. And those new folks are looking at all these new shiny stuff that they see, and they want them. So, and again, I do everything from telethon rewards to bulk ores and stuff, and people want it all. I mean, there's a market war, believe it or not, for scrolls. People buying scrolls for cash. If I wasn't in the war myself, I wouldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't believe it. Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it if you told me about it if I wasn't in the war myself. That's right. So, yes, absolutely. Ooh, Justin. Lovely Nurse Justin joining us today. What did we do to deserve that treat?
She's just hanging out.
She's playing hookies today. She must have had a doctor or something.
That, or she could be like me and have a sinus infection.
From looking up the meteor shower last night?
No, it's not from that. I picked it up this weekend while I was at a convention.
Well, yuck. You gotta stop kissing all those stray girls. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't kissing anything, so
okay.
It's the recycled air inside of conventions where they never clean their filters.
Oh, well, I don't know. I try not to spend too much time. I'm in and out, I'm in and out, I'm in and out.
Yeah, and since I do have a weakened immune system, it's like, Constitution has become my dump stat.
Not fun at all.
Yeah. No, it's not. I mean, I did sleep in the hotel for like 2 nights, and let's just say the second night I wasn't breathing at all inside the hotel room.
Ooh,
It's
yucky.
like, holy shit. Yeah.
Yucky.
And
Maynard,
anyway, maybe.
What's that? You got an STD? Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Tummy bug. Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah.
Our last day of quarantine. Well, hope you feel better, Justin. Hope you feel better. And of course, yes, lots of other stuff to talk about. Of course, we left right after Thursday's release day release, and we really didn't get to touch on anything on release day. We got you some notes and stuff. No, we didn't get to play with anything. But I tell you what, those damn mannequins, I was checking over the weekend. If you were buying mannequins off of the vendors and you paid too much, because they were up to $29,000 and $32,000 just for the recipe on the carpentry vendor here in Owl's Head. So people were paying. What? I'm telling you, it was stupid. It was stupid.
They're buying it.
Actually,
it from.
Well, let's take a quick road trip down. You guys can either follow or just sit here. We'll be right back a second. We're going to take a run down to the carpentry shop. Yes, that's right. A very rare occasion where Laz and Jack actually both leave the lot.
Yeah, it's going to be funny when it's like we both recall to get back.
Well, I'm going to cheat. Man, I don't know about you.
You're jumping the wall?
I was going to try. I just missed it, so.
Well, I'm getting hung up on the stairs. So.
I know, the stairs always get me.
No, don't forget, you do have the side thing on the right side, not on the left side.
That's where I went. I went to the right side because waiting for that gate sometimes is just way too rough. Let's see what it is today, because I actually paid a little high price too, but not that bad. But let's see where these are today, because
buy sell. Oh man, that font's so annoying. Come on, I'd like to buy something.
5,000 gold a piece right now.
So I can't even get up the menu.
Can't get it up? What?
No, I can't. It's not bringing up the menu.
I got it. You're just not rubbing her right, that's all.
Oh, I hit her a few dozen times. So,
but yes, the
5,000 here.
5,000 gold a piece. I don't feel bad. I paid 6, so I guess 5,000 is the base price for them. But this was up at 29,000 and 32,000 respectively for each of these
there
on Friday. Go. And so while they are making mannequins expensive, I wouldn't pay that kind of price for them. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be quicker to recall to the lot.
I got to figure out which button is the recall button.
Yeah, you don't use it too often when you don't leave, right?
I know. You hardly ever use it. And people are messaging me on Facebook. 2 messages on. Oh, someone sent a video. Uh-oh.
Yeah, now, Econdas, absolutely. I've seen people 24 and 25,000 out there asking price for them. Now, one of the things that we really need to touch on is the fact that the cost to make a mannequin is equal to or comparable to the costs for a 2-story row home. So here, a lot of people already out there going, WTF, man, it costs way too much wood in order to craft this little mannequin. With the same amount of wood, I can craft a 2-story home, for crying out loud. So
and it requires 100 carpentry in order to learn it.
Well, so do homes. So, I mean, building a home, you need to have 100 carpentry in order to build homes as well. So, I can't argue with that fact. The only thing I can say is, yeah, that really needs to looked at, or they need to, put some kind of different variable, you know, um, stuff in there besides just the wood. Because if I can build a 2-story house for what it's going to cost for a mannequin, that's just, somebody's not checking things against each other. 4-story greenhouse costs 200 wood, so. That's 4 stories for 200, 100 for a mannequin. Didn't stop me from crafting some though, so let's go ahead and show you what one of those looks like. It's because I can do that. No, we have no containers on this lot. That's why.
No containers allowed on this lot.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
What's it?
Here we go.
You're picking up a container?
Yeah, I'm picking up my bag next to me so that I can put this down here so that we can showcase.
Your wooden mannequin.
So here's the mannequin. This is just a simple pose, and of course, when you double click on it, you get a little gump up here. And let's go ahead and show this off. Do we have? I know I probably got some spare equipment on me.
Never. We would never have any
I did do some, play testing. Let's see. We'll put the Merit's cloak on him. Where is he? Where did it go? Where did the interface go? I hit it. You can do something like throw the cloak on the mannequin and it won't go. Come on. Up there. And you can then dress your mannequins up however you want with... Yeah, I don't have a whole bunch on here. Everything is locked. My stuff.
So that way you don't accidentally do things with it?
So I don't accidentally sell my plus 15, armor. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know why you would do that.
Oops.
I'm still waiting for you to put clothes on it and not pick up the piano.
Yeah, I'm trying not to pick up the piano. I know why. Because when you have the mannequin's gump open, it's just like a container. You can't move it or do anything with it. And yeah, I don't have any other clothes. Unless I want to take my clothes off, and I'm not going to do
that. He kind of just sit there. Well, hello.
Hello, nurse. That's right.
It's like, I see you've got the hardwood in your hands.
But yes, mannequins do take up container slots on your lot, and that's another area of contention with folks as to how many container slots they're taking up. I'm not going to get into that because that would take a soapbox, and we've got some other stuff to cover today. Maybe tomorrow.
No, we don't.
Maybe tomorrow. I emptied out. Actually, I just was throwing containers on the lot behind here at the end, just because easy to just drop them right into the mailbox so I could sort everything, but I want to have some mannequins out front, so I went ahead and rearranged some stuff yesterday and made some space so that I can have a couple hanging out on the lot showing off some of the fun stuff. Now, the one thing I did test, which was fun, is I took the flaming coconuts and the nightmare mask and put them on, and the coconuts actually flame in the hands of the mannequin, which is pretty cool. So,
Buckaroo Bonsai just subscribed on my channel.
Buckaroo Bonsai, congratulations.
You know what that means?
That means a game of marbles.
I know. Which means I need to quit out of my ninja game.
That means I got to actually load it up because I wasn't ready for that today. I knew I was missing something.
Buckaroo, number between 1 and 48. It is all your choice.
All yours.
Yeah, so the conference I went to this weekend, you'll laugh. It's like, as I was registering, it's like, oh, you're the guy with the really cool tattoo. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's a work in progress. So Buckaroo did choose number 27 on my 27. Stream. We have to wait for Laz to go ahead and load up marbles on his end.
I'm on 27, brother. I'm loaded. I'm sitting there waiting. You know, to click that.
We're doing some Shattered Dreams.
Shattered
So
Dreams,
let's go ahead and click play or click start in 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget that gives you a minute to get into the game. Don't forget to get in on both streams. That is the best way to do it, to double.
That's right. Chance. Double your pleasure, double your fun, and, double your chances of winning.
Don't forget,
right
if
here on NBNN.
Laz or myself wins, you need to send me 10 scrolls of your choosing.
That's right. But Mannequins is one of the things that I'm really looking forward to this release, and got to play around a little on the test server before I left for my trip. And today I plan on digging through and breaking out some of that Founder armor and Royal Founder armor and Benefactor armor and heraldry stuff, and finally doing something with all this stuff that's sitting in my storage.
That's not going to happen for me. I still have to finish putting everything I have up for sale at Shroud Marketplace.
Yeah, well, I have multiples of everything, just like you do. So
I know,
and I've got one just for me, and then plenty for everybody else. So we are off. We are down the pegboard as we're getting ready to enter the combat zone. And Pub Rules looks like he's off to a lead.
Buckaroo actually took off in the lead on my side, followed by Justin and Pub Rules.
Econdas says, screw that noise. Ain't going to let that happen.
Did Econdas jump out of the map already and say, screw this?
He's in the lead, just barely, because we've got 3 tracks and everybody's in. We're using all 3 tracks this time.
Oh, yeah,
so it's gonna be interesting.
It appears that Justin is in the lead right now on my stream.
According to this, Justin is in the lead here, but we will see who drops out
retaking
first.
The lead. Yeah. Econdas is actually, I'm in second. What? Oh, now fourth. Yeah. You gotta love this stuff with the multiple tracks. It's like, who's really in the lead?
Econdas caught up on the pegboard. Mom flying right past him for the lead because Mom just loves the upset.
Twilight Tempest. Bye-bye. Twilight ejected himself.
Falcon's Lantern ejected. Pub Rules ejected. Mom.
Econdas and Buckaroo said bye-bye.
Method, Venetrix, Twilight Tempest. All ejected.
You know who's in the lead?
Cynicist ejected. Me?
Me.
And Mom
Maynard
caught up on
ejected,
the pegboard again.
Ejected.
And for the win, Mom.
Yay, Mom.
Congratulations, Mom. The usual fare.
Bye-bye,
Buckaroo Banzai.
Bye-bye,
Media ejected. Let's see how many people are actually going to make it through. There's only 5 people who... Okay, Econdas made it.
We've got Justin, Skeggy, and Pub all in competition still on my stream, but Pub Rules was actually pushed back.
Yeah, so my ball all the way back there slacking.
I know. Yeah. Let's see. Will Pub make it this time? Oh, Pub Rules. Going to win this round. And Pub Rules, I need your game name and what kind of scrolls you'd like. Because
give them an assortment. You know how that works.
Or is it Pub Rules? Nope.
No, it's he's got an interesting twist on that name.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I mean, this weekend, people got me sick as I did weird things. Okay, Morgana Pub Goer.
Yeah, that's what it is, Pub Goer. I knew it was an interesting name. Come on, what happened here? Oh. On the wrong tab. There we go.
And Morgana wants some zone scrolls. So those are off. Congratulations.
Yay. That's right, of course. Exclamation, I love free shit for your chance. Going to give you all just another moment to get in on the early giveaway. Get yourselves a duck.
You want to?
You don't have to buy a duck. We're going to give you a chance to win a duck. That's right. Duck you. And then, let's see. Where is that bag? There we go.
It's hiding.
Well, that's the bag I just picked up, so now it's in my inventory. So I got to see what we're going to give away next. I think we may give away a Palomino foal next.
The economics are that they cost way too much to craft a wooden mannequin. It's the same as a friggin' house.
Well, now let's look at this because somebody came up with this.
I can't look at the recipe because I don't have 100 carpentry.
You can't even look at it?
No, I can't even
look at it. Did you add it to your recipe book?
I cannot add it to my book because I only have 90 carpentry.
Okay, so you can't even learn the recipe until you're 100. Oh, very interesting.
So I can't look at it.
Very interesting. But
Justin's like, beard oil, Jack, beard oil.
Beard oil, yeah.
This thing gets soap and water, and that's it. No beard oil whatsoever.
Let's see, where did they put these things? It'd be nice to finally have a search feature in this book, guys. Only been asking for it for, I don't know, since day one.
That I think that would be because someone that develops these things doesn't actually play.
It's in a Jira somewhere. Problem is there's 65,000 of them. Okay, so the female mannequin, male mannequin, I think it says 50 wax, is that right? Because again, can't read it. 100 pine or maple boards and then 10 iron or copper bindings. I don't understand why male takes iron bindings and female take copper bindings. Really? Why not just metal bindings? I don't get why the specific for the different one. Because I put boobs on one, it takes copper bindings? Really? I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I haven't showered yet today.
Yeah. What's that got to do with the price of copper binding?
Because they're giving me shit about my beard.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you should shave that shit or something, man.
I did trim it.
Either that, or you got to go full Fu Manchu and really get that mustache coming out with it, and really, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Venetrix, absolutely, because that's why. I guess it's another way to just use up the resources, but I just think that if I can use pine or maple wood, iron, copper or iron binding should work. You understand? I mean, I get the option with the wood. Why don't I have the option with the bindings? Again, I don't get it. Yeah. But anyway, that's what it is. They're meant to be costly, but again, big thought from somebody out there.
I don't even know why they're so costly. Because it's like, realistically, if they're going to sit there and say, hey, it interferes with loading of everything else, I'm sorry to say, but wine casks.
What about wine casks?
Shouldn't they cost more to load than a mannequin, which only holds eight items?
I don't know. What's the difference between a wine cask, a mannequin, and a chest? I don't understand. Anyway, I do understand. That's what I'm trying to get to. But you keep rambling on about something else that's just got nothing to do with it. Anyway, person pointed out that the reason why we had vendor limits was because vendors, like mannequins, like your avatars, take up a lot of rendering power or a lot of rendering bandwidth, whatever word it is you want to use for it. So the thought of the day was, hello, why don't we just turn the vendors or the mannequins into vendors and do away with the vendors, or just give people the options to use a mannequin or a vendor as a vendor. This way you can take your vendor, put a mannequin in its place. It's got everything you need. It's a container, and ease up some of the congestion by giving people the option to trade out vendor for mannequin. So people like me aren't going to have 2 vendors and 2 or 3 mannequins. I'd just as soon trade it out for a vendor slot just as easily. Of course, that would limit folks. Let's see. On this slot, let's see here. On the interface, there's 28 external containers. So depending on which mannequin you place, depends on how many you can put. So if you were taking up vendor slots, that would be that would only be 3 vendor slots, right? On this slot.
Yep.
Yes. So thoughts and options. Anybody out there? There is a thread on it. If you're interested, go out there and take a look at it, comment on it, give the guys and gals your thoughts. But meanwhile, we're going to close this giveaway out and go ahead and pick ourselves a winner. Bosh Halen, quack quack, you've won yourself a pet duck. Congratulations to Bosh. That's right. And next giveaway, I said it's going to be a Palomino bowl pet. Okay, we're going to open that one up. There we go. Exclamation, I love free shit for a chance to win a Palomino bowl pet. Now, moving right along, yes, we have release notes. When we did release notes, we have Friday's notes. We have lots of patch notes. We got all sorts of other topics out there.
I wouldn't say we have a whole lot of patch notes, because we really don't have a whole lot of patch notes.
Well, I don't know.
Patch notes.
If you go back to the 26th, you got notes from the 26th, you got notes from the 28th, and you got notes from the 29th. So we have 3 days worth of patch notes. I don't know what you're seeing.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
It's 3 days of patch notes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is it all the same? It doesn't look like it. So
no, it's not. I mean, but like, what was it on Thursday afternoon or Friday? What day is the 26th?
First patch was on Friday.
Friday, they finally added the mannequin recipes, and then they fixed an issue with salvage incorrectly rewarding metal instead of wood in some cases.
Yay.
So finally, 3 months later, you can scrap some stuff to get some wood scrap. That was 3 months fix, right?
Close.
But way too long, because that realistically was a game breaker for a lot of people. Out at the Battle of Solace Bridge, they fixed a few issues with Charlotte, as well as the journal entry on how to rotate your camera. Okay. Yeah. They fixed the glyph charge counter. Flower bed A now correctly placeable. Some fixes for various mannequin issues such as clothing and weapon holding. Out in the caverns of Skrek, fixed an issue where Krishnak wouldn't walk up the stairs during his escort. Also added compass markers for that point in the quest. Ardoris, they fixed typos in the responses of Care the dog and Dangzu, the public vendor. Out in Sultan, they went ahead and did other weird things with Emma the barmaid, by either calling people Madir or by sitting there. Oh, somebody sent me a picture of them wearing a swimsuit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't go to news at NBNN.com because it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't a nude. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Time. Yeah. Yeah. Then then after that we do have Where was I?
I got distracted by pictures. Yeah, I know. You're not supposed to be looking at pictures while you're doing the damn news.
Hey, man.
Understand?
It's like, why is my phone going off? That's kind of important.
Your phone should be off while you're doing the news.
I could have sold something on Shroud Marketplace, and I would want to make sure that I deliver it as soon as possible.
You get a notification in your window. I know better, because that's all hooked up to your computer, so hush, I know better. And like that window isn't open in one of the other monitors and another tab someplace.
One of the other couple monitors, yeah.
Hey, I know I've got 3 windows open to Shroud Marketplace, so if I've got 3, you got to have at least 1. I know that.
Hey, man, just because I like certain sound effects.
Yeah.
Then they also added potion packs of 6 and 12 of various types to the Crown Shop.
Yes, all potions now have, at least I haven't looked. I'll have to pull this up in the Crown Shop and look at this while we're...
That was Fridays. Then on Saturday, Sunday.
The
update 1020, they updated Dungeon Elves to not fight with other critters in the dungeon.
My kobolds and elves are killing each other.
They really should. I mean, opposing
I thought it was pretty cool.
Should be fighting each other.
Yeah. They're not a comparable species, you know. The kobolds have terrorized the elves for years and vice versa in this game. Aside from the fact that, I mean, can't you just, like, you know, take one shot at them and loot them for free loot? Jeez, come on. You're killing me over here.
Yeah. We'll get to what you're talking about in a second, Econdis. You're premature, man. Premature. They fixed an error that could cause you to be unable to create a new character. They fixed issues with hotkey slots in combat. Out in Brittany Graveyard, Owen Garriott. Its mausoleum now has a compass marker discovery location. Out in Sanctus Spine, they moved a problematic ore node to a location where it could be accessed. Added error dialogue when setting permission on an item fails. Out in Desolus, they fixed an issue where Anya would have sparkly hands but no quest to offer. Out in Ardorus, they improved compass markers when on the quest to speak with Sharia's friends. And they added a bulk update permissions method for items on a lot. So when you're standing on the lot, type bulk set item permissions. And then that looks like, hold on. Boom. Oops.
Hey, I'm not going to stick with it live right here on the show. Just give them the news, will you?
And it doesn't work. Yeah, and it doesn't work. To set remove or modify permission for all placed items on the lot to the desired level. For example, bulk set item permissions trustee. The command should be used sparingly and with caution. Be sure you understand what it will do before using it. Has a similar restrictions as property manager updates. So you actually have to type in bulk set item permissions space, then trustee or kindred.
Well, it said that, but you weren't reading it because you don't read.
Hey, man. And then there's a 5-minute timer, so you can't spam her a lot. And then build number 1021, which came out yesterday. They fix nothing too much.
Well, yeah, this was a big problem because the context menu wasn't showing, so that when you hovered over an item on a mannequin, it would, would show you what you were looking for. Now, do you guys see that on the mannequin? Since I'm the owner, I don't actually. I just see it, the mannequin. I can't pull that up. Can you guys pull up the context menu on the mannequin place there and see what he's wearing?
No.
make sure you have your context menus turned on.
I have to move much closer in order to see what all's there. But then that gives me the menu for
So you're the lot owner, so you ain't gonna see it either. What about you, Candace? Can you see the context menu? We'll wait on that.
And I love how much smaller that container is for the mannequin.
What do you mean? You know how small this little window is?
Yeah, very, very small.
I'm wondering what happens if you, I don't know, can you do that? Let me see. That's going to be interesting. Can I open a mannequin? Yeah, so I can open a mannequin. Let's see how many items I can put in a mannequin. Let's just see for giggles and grins. How many items? Can I put a bunch of items in a mannequin?
And they also fixed the error when placing a cash register player vendor.
It's got a maximum of 8, so I can't put any more than 8, but you can actually store stuff in the mannequin.
And yet, if you're a POT owner, it only takes up 7 container slots.
What's that?
A mannequin takes up, 7 container slots?
No, this mannequin takes up 1 container slot. The female mannequin takes up 6 container slots. And again, I said I'm not getting into that today because it's stupid.
Bug.
But anyway, no, not a bug. It's intended to be 6. But yeah, again, I just don't get it. 6 container slots, make it a vendor slot. You know, we got to find something a little better. But again, do I not get what? What do I not get?
We don't get anything.
Well, I would probably get a permissions menu, yeah, but I'm talking about when somebody comes up like, and I go click on Justin per se, and I want to examine Justin to see what she's wearing, people can't see exactly what's being worn or couldn't see on the mannequin. Now, since I'm the owner and Jack's a lot owner, we don't get that context menu because we own it, so we get the other menus. That makes sense?
Yep.
So and when I bring up, say, Justin's, you know, when you do this and you can see the hustler hat she's wearing, that's what we're talking about, the context menu. When you click on the mannequin, you should get a context menu that allows you to see what the actual clothing items that they are wearing are. Otherwise, you know, you don't know what kind of cloak it is or... Well, again, many outfits, vendor slot. Well, and again, not only vendor slots. It's an optional thing. You can use a mannequin in place of a vendor. Again, it's a good thought, but again, that would probably hose the whole system. I just think it's costly at 6 container slots because, you know, not everybody's got a lot of container slots, right? Jack's got all his container slots taken up here, but of course I believe all these casks count as containers, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So you can take all these casks off and, you know, feasibly place a whole bunch of mannequins. But again, for those folks who just have the lowly row home, you know, they don't have that. You know, for the player who comes in and gets the row home deed and he gets the village home deed at the end, they don't have a lot of options except to maybe get a basement, in which case, you know, why am I going to put it in my basement? Nobody's ever going to go in my basement looking for stuff. You know, at least not as much as they're going to pass the lots and see stuff on the lots. So, anyway.
When's the last time anybody just randomly walked into another person's basement?
I very rarely do. I only usually go into a basement if I'm invited to go look at something, you know.
Yeah. Well, like Buckaroo says that he's thinking of row home store showing off clothing for sale. Yeah, all nice and good until
now. Again, that's the whole point.
You
if it takes up 6 container slots, anybody know what the max is on a row home? I don't have a row home handy. Inside, outside container slots. I think outside is 2 containers. Inside is a little bit more. So if a single mannequin took 6 container slots, you can't even place one outside of a row home, let alone, again, somebody give me an answer as to what the inside is, because I don't have access to one at the moment.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, little, people are a little up in arms about the, cost, the across
LODs,
the board associated,
LODs.
yeah. And again, I tell you what, this is really pretty and this is really great, but you know what? I would have just settled for 2 sticks that I could hang the armor and stuff on. It didn't have to look pretty, just so I can put armor on something. I didn't need this full-bodied avatar. At least that's me. Just a way to put the armor and show it. I don't know. Did we overthink this maybe in what we asked for? Could be, but again, we got to live with what we got, and of course, your voices are heard. So if you got any qualms, questions, whatever it is, get out there and tell them about it. Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai, I agree. It'd be nice to have a whole row home store, window full of mannequins, but when it's taking up all your slots, you ain't gonna be able to do that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, it is actually. I know you're being facetious out there and you're being sarcastic. I can feel it from here because we've never overthought anything in this game. Yeah,
you might want to just read out their comments as well, so that way you're not having a conversation with yourself.
Well, I am having a conversation with myself because
some
things I'm not going to read out on the air, unlike somebody I know. Yeah. But anyway,
hey,
moving right along. Yes, that's one of the other ones. I know one of the comments I saw that somebody wanted us to take a sidebar on to, if I can find that, was on the permission system, which we were just touching on. Yes, a lot of guilds out there say that they are still critically crippled due to the new permission system. As it stands, I know our home guild has been shut down and they've closed down all guild associated guild houses, guild vendors and everything else because of that. Yeah, fishing's a good one. Little overthought. Believe it or not, this community seems to eat up fishing. I don't get it. I don't play a medieval steampunk fantasy RPG to go fishing. If I wanted to go fishing, I'd play a fishing simulator. That's just me.
You need the dynamite for the fishing.
Yeah, if we ain't got no dynamite to go fishing in the lake with, it ain't no fun. But yes, a lot of guilds still complaining about the permission system and how it's affected them. And again, there's got to be, well, I like this nice bulk permission system, which will allow me to fix a lot of my houses because, again, I'll ask the resident Deco Diva here what her feelings are. Has there been any changes to put you back in business, or is all your business as a decorator still on hold out there, Miss Justin? Yay! Bosh Halen, thank you for the sub. Give us a track number for 7 months in a row. Yes, one of the very first things we got was steampunk top hat and gargles.
And all deco jobs are on hold.
On hold until further notice. Decorators, and I know many of them, have also been brought to a standstill with this new permission system. Track 10. Track 10, absolutely.
It's not supposed to be steampunk. The Kobold original view of it was more clock punk.
Clock punk, thank you. Clock punk is the word that we've been told to use. It's more clock punk than steampunk.
But I mean that's the Kobold stuff. The Kobolds are the ones that are responsible for all of the technology.
Want to count us in, Maestro? Clicking start.
Let's click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
That's right. Exclamation play to get in on the action. You got a minute. Get in on both streams. Of course, Vash, thank you for that sub. 7 months in a row. You are now entered in the monthly giveaway. I know you all want a chance to win this beautiful roll of partially used electrical tape used by yours truly. Could be yours at the end of the month when we run a subscriber-only race to the death of
and that's
marbles.
Tomorrow.
No, that'll be Thursday on the 1st, because we got to give everybody a chance to get in still tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow is just the 31st.
Okay. You're going to give them that full day to subscribe.
Well, it's still the 31st of the month. Yeah, it's still a day in the month, so, got to do it. But meanwhile, that's it. Don't forget, exclamation play, last chance to get in for your chance to win as we get ready to race in a game of marbles. What happened there? Alrighty, let's go ahead and see Trick Steve running away early, but you never know. Into the combat zone we go.
Oh. Whereas I'm actually in the deep dark hole. Pub Rules is in the lead again.
What did you do? Play random?
Yeah, I'm playing hard landing because you've got this deep dark hole and everybody's just going round and round and around it. You're like, oh, I don't want to go inside. I don't know what's down there. No one's dropped yet. It's just like, how many times can you circle this deep dark hole?
Everybody made the first jump successfully. Everybody's caught up in the mixing bowl. Buckaroo Banzai sneaks out into the early lead. As we snake on down the track, of course, you know anything about marbles, you know that it can change at any time.
I know, especially as people get ejected out of the map or they run into some sort of obstruction. And then, like on my stream, Buckaroo is in the lead, followed by Justin.
For a double whammy today, but of course you never know. He does have a nice commanding lead right off the start here, but again, that ejector board coming up, he looks like he's held up in the dish there. Let's see if somebody can just slide on by him. And yep, of course, Falcon's Lantern, Twilight Tempest take ahead of him. But of course, again, you never count anybody out. You never know what's going to happen here in marbles. But looks like Falcon's Lantern.
Mom just decided she didn't like this map.
Twilight Tempest ejected. And congratulations, Falcon's Lantern. First one in for the win.
Uh-oh. Looks like Justin won. And the good thing about that is Justin's right here on the set and she's in range for me to trade, I believe.
Easy enough for you to just go ahead and hand her. That's right.
Yeah, here you go, Justin. Have some scrolls. Congratulations. Yes.
And Falcon's Lantern, you're Falcon Rain Feather, I believe. Is that correct? That correct? Make sure before I send these.
Yay.
That is correct. All right. Scrolls sent out to you. Congratulations. And of course, thank you for joining us.
Crafty did not finish.
Exclamation, I love free shit for a chance to get in on the giveaways. Of course, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff to chat about, but we just don't have the time today because we got to do a couple other things around here, like tell you all about that wonderful NBNN Shroud Avatar app that we've got in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. If you're looking to take Shroud Avatar with you on the go, get yourself a copy of the app. You'll be able to do all sorts of stuff. Read the Daily Britannian, check out help videos, check out the podcast if you missed a show, buy stuff off the marketplaces, join us in Discord, and much, much more, including checking out what's going on in and around Shroud of the Avatar on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, brought to us each and every day by our friends at hometownhero.com for all your vape juice needs. Follow the banner ads here on the site. Follow those to discounts and promos over at hometownhero.com.
Yeah, that's right. You can look at that community calendar at nbnn.info or in the app or whatever. It is just a Google calendar that Laz has meticulously aggregated all of the available Google public calendars. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email news@nbnn.info. We'll do something with it eventually. Like stare at it funny and be confused. It's like, what is this link? And it's like, and then be sorely disappointed when it doesn't go to porn. But anything in if you have that Google public calendar and you want it hooked up, email him or message him in Discord. He'll do something with it eventually. All times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude Britannia.
Send all your in-game nudes to nudes@nbnn.info, and we will carefully curate those 2 minutes at a time. And if you want to be on that distribution list, send me $5 and I'll figure a way to forward you emails.
Make them work. Make them work.
Yeah, thankfully.
Make them pay me to actually put
one person's on the list. And fortunately for me, I have no one else has sent any messages to nudes@nbnn.info.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do it.
Tell him, Justin. Tell him. Yell at him proper.
Why? She didn't say anything anywhere.
Yes, she did.
Where?
Right there in the game, right next to you. She's yelling at you because those improperly stacked casks are really driving her nuts, and she can't rearrange them because... Waldo, thank you for the bits. You're triggering her inner divaness.
It's just there. Yeah. But today at 2 o'clock, you can join Sean Silverfoot for the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour and ask him about anything and everything Paxlayery. At 7 p.m., Jade Dragons are doing Chillblade's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. Message Malhari for more information. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed off.
RFB.
Followed by at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia, that is the Weckard Room with Waz's Wad, and that's our community calendar for this Taco Tuesday.
That's right. Now, real quick before we jump to the rest of the sponsors, I had one more topic that we do have to get out there to you folks, and this is a new radio station making an appearance. I already had these folks. I stumbled upon them about a week or two ago myself, but... SodaRadio.com is making an appearance, and they made their announcement the other day. I found their link, posted it there, and then figured out they were somebody else, at which case Maya came back and gave us their official links for now, because I found them early before they were set up. So SodaRadio.com to listen in your browser. http://soda.live to listen in your Aether Vibration amplifier. Welcome to the airwaves, folks. Again, I believe these are German broadcasters from what I've been able to ascertain, but so far I've liked what I hear, so don't forget to check them out and add them, and hopefully we'll be seeing them make an appearance in the Aether Vibration amplifiers as a preset station. So congratulations to them. Meanwhile, don't forget you're watching us right here in NBNN. Plenty of ways to donate, plenty of ways to help support us. Links below, patreon.com/NBNN. Cryptocurrency accepted on his stream. Chip in bits, subscribe like you did to both of our streams today. We thank you all. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. Purple Dragon Inn, Shroud Music, and our good friends at Hometown Hero. All sorts of other stuff available. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Promo code NBNN saves you 10% when you check out. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment. And of course, last but not least, even when I'm on vacation, even when I'm sleeping, I do my best work. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And Jack's going to tell you just a wee bit about it because we only got a wee bit of time left.
Very, very short amount of time. But ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That's right. You can sell your stuff at ShroudMarketplace.com. Anything and everything that's game related that's not a bannable offense can be bought or sold at ShroudMarketplace.com. So accounts, game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything can be bought or sold. ShroudMarketplace.com. So do yourself a favor, register an account. If you plan on selling stuff, go ahead and register as a vendor. Click on vendor registration on the left-hand side. It's so easy to sell stuff that I can do it, Laz can do it, all kinds of people can. And it's like, if you need help, just message me. I'll help you out all day long.
That's right. Come on in the Discord. We'll be more than happy to walk you through what you need to get done and tell you how to get it all set up.
And then Laz will tell me. Talk to Jack.
Don't talk to Jack. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and roll the credits. We're going to go ahead and close this last giveaway out for today. And we're going to pick ourselves a winner. Buckaroo Bonsai. Congratulations. Thanks to B. Donham, Waldo, and Vosh Halen for the donations and subscriptions today. Thank you very much. And what else do we have? Real quick, yes. If you want to listen to that station, you now have to just add it manually into your Aether Vibration amplifiers. If they get the listing through Portalarium, then it will be automatically added to all Aether Vibration amplifiers.
Email support at portalarium.com, and they'll do something with it eventually.
That's right. Congratulations to everybody winners today. Thank you all for joining us. Of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow. Buckaroo. Right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.